Hello guys, good morning. So to this video, I am showing you how to make an improvised auger that costing me $20. That manual augers I bought online for $20. Then I converted it to my impact gun in my shop. So let's see guys, let's watch this one so that you know how I do this one. I build this kind of auger for the ice fishing because this kind of thing is very expensive in the market. So it's costing you almost $500 to $300, or this is the cheapest one. So I just buy this manual auger for $20 online. So let's see what's going on. Thank you guys. Just watch this video so that you have an idea what's going on for this auger. Manual auger, so I need to set the pulley bearing. So I use the pulley bearing. That pulley bearing was I used that one in my inventory, that the old pulley bearing that was used in the car that's already not going well. So that's what I need to connect that after I cut the manual auger. That the cut edge was square, so that when I set up the pulley bearing, it will square and it will not crooked. So I try to figure out that one so that it will not crooked. So the lower portion of the pulley bearing was connected in the pulley, and the upper portion of the pulley bearing was the connection of that is the socket rings, that have a half inch, so that my impact gun was connected to there. So that's the way, how simple that is guys. No need for me, it's very expensive to buy new things like this, that since the auger is just, we use it during the ice fishing during winter time, just only a few times, and you need to like you have to buy expensive one like $600, $500. So for now, we need to be creative so that it will save you a lot of money. So that's like that guys. So the pulley bearing was above the auger. Then after the pulley bearing, we have a socket rings that fit my impact gun, like half inch, my heavy impact gun. So that's the simple that guys. So that you can hold that auger while you are drilling. A welding for the pulley bearing and the socket. That sockets have an half inch uh, adapter for my impact gun. So we need to put weld that one. I make sure that it was square and poly flat, so that there is no crooked when the operation was coming. So yeah, I'm doing a welding guys for that pulley bearing. that it will fully tack and fully welded, so that because that was little bit higher impact on that time during we put it in the ground, so I make sure that it was fully welded. During the welding process, guys, make sure that because in the bearing and the pulley there is in the middle that was the turning, the movable, and the other one is the stationary. So make sure it will not connect your welding to the other portion of the pulley, because if that one is so happening that it will connect with it, so the pulley and the bearing, it will not turn. So make sure that you are doing good on that.
So this is, guys, this already rotary. We rotate. Why ko not rotate? Yeah, it will rotate, guys. This is the function now. It should be rotate because this one
Now what I'm doing is I'm setting up the auger and the pulley bearings. So where I put the socket is the other side, and the upper portion is the the auger on this condition. So I need to set up this auger that it was very square on the on the pulley bearing, so that when we do some drilling, it will not like uh, it can perform very well, and it will turn straight, not crooked. So make sure that the pulley bearing and the auger was square. So now I'm connecting that one. I'm doing some welding for that. Then I make sure also that the welding is not tack in the other side of the pulley bearing, so that the pulley will return during the operation.
So this is, guys, so you see the concept. So this is now the drilling. You already figure out this one. So now this is the drilling materials. Then it will connect it to my impact, the heavy duty impact. It will connect it like that. Connect it like that. Then we put handle here. So while we are drilling, we have a handle, stable handle, that it will works. So I think it will work, guys. The only thing is we need to welding this one.
Doing now, I need to make sure that it was poly square, so that when the operation was going on, there is no movement for the auger, because that's a very unsafe. If there is does not square, the auger will have a bigger chance of movement. So make sure that the pulley bearing and the socket was aligned perfectly. So that's why I'm trying to figure out, so before I do a final welding. So now I'm doing a final welding for that, for the auger and the pulley bearing, because I done already the socket, half inch socket, and on the other side. So I need to fully welding that one. So I make sure that it was very strong, uh, for the welding process, because it is like high force during the operation, so make sure it will not remove. So now I'm doing a welding process on that, guys.
So that's it, guys. Almost done. Then, so we are doing the handle now. This is the handle. This handle now.
So for now, we are setting up the handle. So I figure out how I can connect the handle and how I can cut. So I just doing some illustration or sample figuring how I can put this handle, so that for the safer way to operate. So I need to cut that one. Then after cutting, we need to weld it again. So yeah, I figure out this handle, how I can cut it, and I make sure that it was square to cut it also. I just use my grinder cutter, guys, because I don't have a cutting machine in the like saw cutting machine. So I use just my safe cut grinder, so for that handle. So that part, guys, is the upper portion of that auger when I bought that one in the online, just only $20. So I use that handle for uh to connect the other side of the pulley. So when we connect that one, when the auger was turning, that one is stable, because there's a bearing in the middle of the pulley. So that's the concept, guys. So what I'm doing now, I need to cut that one, then I make sure that it will perfectly align in my auger. So just reminder to guys, when doing some grinding like that, make sure you have an eye goggles, because there's a lot of sparks. So I have a facial, but I just use my eye goggles only.
Yeah, we put the handle like that.
Yeah, I put my handles like that. Then I think the upper portions I need to cut also because it will hit the
So
impact
you need
range when
all
we need to sit up. So I need to remove that upper portion also. So yeah, that's a good setup already. So we need to cut also the upper portion, I think, because I think I don't know if we can use that the upper one that is turning. I think no need to use that one. I think uh, cut the nail in the handle and cut, and I think that's all, and it will works very well.
so
Now I
yeah,
done the
there's
cutting of the
two
handle, so
portions.
I make sure that it will work like
Handle
that.
like that, one
So
like
let's see, guys.
don't do
See.
anything like
So I think it is work, guys. It's very comfortable to use, I guess, because we have a handle and we have a socket wrench, the heavy duty impact socket. So it will
so
work,
if you
guys.
like
You see that one?
something like
That's the
that here,
position that I have for your hand.
if
So it's
you
very safe to use because you have a good handle, and the position how you have is very good. So now I'm doing a welding process again for the handle. So we need to weld that handle to the side of the pulley. So the concept of that, guys, is when the impact range was turning, that handle was stay on the other side because we have a well bearing that turning.
so yeah, that's not bad. So that we have a handle like something you can hand hold like this, yeah, while you are drilling. It's not bad. Okay, go to the other side.
So now guys, I already done the welding for the handle. So let's see what's going on, what's it's look like. Because it's almost done guys. The handle was connected already, was welded already. The socket, the half-inch socket on the upper portion was welded already, and the auger in the lower portion was very well welded already. So it's almost done, and it's just a little bit grinding and everything, and it will done. And I think it will work so much. So just don't forget guys to subscribe my channels, so that I can give you some videos that very helpful to you in your daily lives, and how to fix a car, how to
So
fix your
that's it guys.
houses. Just support my channels guys. Just continue watching and
This
subscribe.
is
Then if you have
first
a
I
question, just comment in my YouTube, in my video, then I can return it
yeah.
back to you.
Since
So
I have
this
actually
is
a
already
GP
the setup
no
guys.
need to
So
buy the
I have my heavy
GP
duty impact gun.
improvised
That's impact guns,
so what I do
battery
is I
operated.
just do
It
like this.
was 1200 torques. Torques of that foot-pounds for that impact in the high
So yeah,
set of.
so we
So
have
you
a
see that
handle
one
and then
guys, it's
handle,
the
we have a
auger was
handle.
turning already when I try it.
So
Look at
still
that guys. So
working, but I
when I
press this.
turning the auger is and I have a stable handle, so it's a very safe
That's
to
it.
operate guys. So I think I try to do some
So
trial of that if there is something wrong, because I have some idea also that maybe I have a holder
this is a
for the
improvised
impact, but I need to trial that
stand.
one first
So
in the
you
pacing
can
area in the
put
eyes.
you
So thank you so
you
much
can put
guys for the watch for watching my video.
or you put
Don't
something
forget to subscribe my
stopper like this.
channels, and
So that's
have
it guys.
a wonderful day
I
to
use
all
it.
of you, and
It's
God
costly
bless to all
guys
of you.
only $20 to buy this old auger.